Hello and welcome to my tutorial on using Zotero. In this tutorial, I'm going to cover a few points which we can see on the screen. We're going to look at what Zotero is, how to download and install, how to customize the software, and how to add references, and how to cite sources. So when citing sources, we're going to see two types of citations. We're going to see parenthetical citations and narrative. And finally, we're going to see how to add a reference list. Well, what is Zotero? Zotero is a citation manager. There are so many citation references softwares there, but Zotero is a free software, so it becomes more available and it's more accessible to all. So this is the reason why I've chosen to demonstrate how to use Zotero rather than other types. To download Zotero, first open your browser. I'm using Google Chrome here. So here in the browser, type Zotero, zotero.org and click enter. So a screen will open and here you just click on the download button and you will have two components: software 7 or Zotero 7 for Windows and Zotero connector. You must install these two components for the software to work properly. Zotero updates on a regular basis, so by the time you use it, you may have a different version. I have already installed these two components, so I'm going to close it and demonstrate in the next stage, which is how to customize Zotero. Once you have installed Zotero on your computer, you click here on the Start menu and write Zotero, and you will see it here. Just click on it and it will open. So when you open this for the first time, this area will be blank. So the items you see here are the ones I added. So yours will be blank if you're doing it for the first time. Now to customize Zotero, you click on Edit and then Preferences. Here, first of all, click on Sync. And you will have here some fields where you can enter your credentials. In this case, you don't see those fields because I've already done it. You also have a field to create an account if you don't have one. And it is important that you create an account because Zotero is in two versions: a desktop version and an online version, and they are synced. That's why you have here sync. Okay. The next button that we must click before we proceed is the cite. Here is where you customize, you indicate the type of citation style that you want to use. In this case, I have chosen American Psychological Association 7th edition. I've already done it, I've already customized it. If I didn't have it here, I would click on Get Additional Style here. Just click here and here I would search for APA. I would write A. The system is a little slow. I would write then P and then I would write A. Okay, P and A. And I would have the different versions of APA. So you can see here version 5, version 6, version 7. To date, we have version 7, okay? And the one I have chosen is version 7, this one, okay? Once I've done so, now you can just close this one and click OK. All right. Now we have downloaded the version, the Zotero. We have installed it and we have customized it. Now we need to add references to Zotero so that we can cite them later. Okay, to add references, you have two options. The first option is when you have your references somewhere on your desktop. Okay, for example, I have some reference on my desktop here. Click here, articles, and to bring them to Zotero, I can just drag and drop this one. For example, I'm going to copy this reference and drag it here in the cloud computing folder. Okay, so it's now been added. It's been added, the last one. So this one, if I uncollapse it, you will see the reference here, the file, the PDF I added is here. It's within this file. Okay, so and when I click on this one, you see the metadata. The metadata here of the reference I added is here. So the journal is ampersand, the volume is 7, the issue doesn't have an issue here, the page is here, and the publication date is this one. Okay, so that's the first way of adding a source. The second way of adding a source to our Zotero is by going to a database, an online database. For this demonstration, I'm going to use Google Scholar. So I'm going to open Google Scholar right here in the browser, right Google Scholar and enter. Okay, click Google Scholar again, and I'm going to write here Gabriel Albin, for example. So this is one way of finding. If you're not an author, just write their name here like this and click enter, and you will see some of the papers that they have published. So Gabriel Albino has published a few papers here, like you can see this one, and so on and so forth. And once this page is open, here in the browser, right to the right hand of the browser, before your picture here, if you have one, you see a folder here. Just click on this folder and then click on the connector of the software you are using. In this case, we're using Zotero. So the extension we're going to click is Zotero. Click on Zotero. All right, so Zotero will grab all the references that I have on this page. So you see all the references I have on this page are here. You can select the one that you want to take to Zotero. So for example, I'm going to take this one, the first one. I could take all, but for this demonstration, I'm just going to click the first one and click OK. All right, I'm going to close this one. If I go to Zotero, I will see that the reference is now here. It's been brought here. Improving speaking fluency. Okay, again, when I click on this one, you see the metadata of these references are here. The source is publication. This is the journal. Search open. The volume is 7. The issue is 2. The pages are here, and the date of publication is April 2017. All right, so we have now added the reference. You can add as many references as possible. Okay. Now that we have added the references to Zotero, we're now going to open Word document where we now add, where we cite, as you can see here in our agenda, we have the cite sources. How we're going to see now how you can cite sources. Okay, so open a Word document, and in this document I'm going to create a random text. Okay, I'm just going here write equals rand, open parentheses. I'm going to write 4 paragraphs. Okay, 4 paragraphs, and each paragraph we have 6 lines. Okay, and click enter. Right, so I have my random text. First of all, I'm going to add a parenthetical citation here. So as you can see, again, let me just clarify. Once you have installed Zotero, and when you open your Word document, the word Zotero will appear here in the ribbon. So you see here Zotero here. Now to add sources, to add sources here, just click where you want to put citation and click on Zotero. Then on the left hand side here, you will see add edit citation. Click on this one and then click OK. You will see that Zotero has added a citation placeholder here. Just write the source that you want to write. I want to write here is a reference. I mean to add a source that I added to my Zotero before. So I put here cool. It's here, and just click on this and click enter. You see the reference is now being added here. If I want to add another one, just put the cursor here and again click on add edit citation and add another one. I'll put here, I'm just going to add the keywords like computer. Okay, so I have so many, and click here and then enter. You see I now have the 2 citations within the parentheses. So this is what we refer to as parenthetical citation. All right, now if I want to add another reference, but this time narrative one, I need to write something like according to this person, this citation manager is the best among the existing ones. All right, so this X is a placeholder, so I'm going to replace this by an author's name. According to, again, I'm going to click here. According to Albino. Click enter. You see the reference appears in a parenthetical citation, but I'm going to just copy the name. Copy the name, don't delete, please. Just copy the name and paste it outside, and then click on the area, this area that contains the parenthetical citation, and again click on edit, on add edit citation, and you can see here a small triangle after the word Z, after the letter Z. you have a small triangle. Just click on this small triangle and click on classic view. Okay, here you click on omit author. Here, click omit author. Click on this one and then okay. You see, the word albino has gone, right? It's gone. It's gone out of parentheses. Now it's only outside, and we have now the narrative citation. According to Albino, this citation manager is the best among the existing ones. All right, now you have the two types of citations. First of all, we inserted the two citations in parentheses, which we call parenthetic citation. Then we have inserted another one in a narrative format. We say narrative format when the author is part of the sentence. Okay, now the last step that we can do is to add a reference list. So just write references and click on, this time instead of add edit citation, you will click on add edit bibliography. Okay, put your cursor here and click add edit bibliography. All right, you see now Zotero has now generated our reference list. Now all you do is just center this one, put in the center, and then embody it, put in the bold, and you have your document with citations very easily, and you have your reference lists. So you can keep on doing this. To summarize, to use Zotero, we first of all downloaded it. Second, we customized it so that it generates citation the way we want, like using APA or another type of citation. In this case, we've used APA. Then we brought some references to our Zotero. We cited the sources in two ways. We first of all used the parenthetical citation, and then we used narrative citation, and finally we created a reference list. This is how you can use Zotero very easily, and I hope this has helped you a lot. And if that's the case, please consider liking the video, and you can also subscribe to my channel so that you know when I have created a new video. Thank you very much for watching again, and I wish you good success with your studies. Thank you.